We start with Seo Yan and Jeomja having dinner together, talking about other ways to launder the money which would involve a large and legal company. We then cut to where the last episode ended with Seo Yan surprising Hee-jun and Jae-hoon having breakfast. After sending her husband away, Hee-jun asks her friend why she disappeared and asks if it's because of Miare's death. Seo Yan quickly changes subjects and mentions that she has a favor to ask her. We then cut to Inpyo, who's still spying on Taewoo. The latter meets with Mingyu, who offers to give him the tracking device from his brother's car in exchange for the identity of the person who gave him the locker key. Meanwhile, Seo Yan meets with Jae-hoon to discuss the money and offers him 2.8 billion as he has used $500 million already. Knowing she's planning to give a third to Taewoo, Jae-hoon gets angry and insists on getting half while grabbing her. As they argue, he accidentally pushes her and almost lands on the corner of the fish tank, just like Miare. She then mentions the favor she asked Hee-ju for, which is to set up a trust fund with 3.3 billion for Miare's kid. Taewoo asks Kim-suk to help him decrypt the flash drive of his brother he found in the locker, while we see Inpyo putting a tracking device on Tae's car. As he follows them, we see them investigating the side of a road where Seo Yan finds some of the empty money boxes. Suddenly, a suspicious young biker rides past them and after threatening him, they find out that one night he saw two men stopping and arguing with one of them throwing the box away. Back home, Taewoo decides to look for the person the driver worked for while we see Hee-ju watching some video footage of the exterior of Miare's house. She sees Seo Yan, her husband, then Miare entering the house and a few minutes later, Jae-hoon leaving with all the suitcases. After seeing Mr. O's bar trashed by Black Bear, Taewoo rushes to Doo-hak's office to see that the thug has already been taken care of by his men as Doo-hak wanted him to lay low. Outside, Taewoo meets with Mingyu, who tells him that the man behind everything is actually the same one Taewoo tried to arrest 3 years ago. Seo Yan decides to drop 1/3 of the money in a locker for Jae-hoon to pick up. Unfortunately, when he arrives, the locker is empty. We then cut back to Seo Yan meeting with Taewoo, who vows to protect her while she moves the rest of the money. Arriving at the restaurant, Seo Yan heads in to meet Hee-ju while Taewoo stays in the car park, not realizing that Inpyo has been following them all along. He manages to get Taewoo to leave his car, which prompts him to break into the boot. Suddenly, Jae-hoon arrives to confront Seo Yan about the money missing from the locker, just as everyone comes to head. However, Seo Yan manages to stop a fight from happening between the two men when she mentions the presence of Hee-ju in the restaurant. After Jae-hoon leaves, Seo Yan proceeds with the exchange of money while Inpyo hides. We then cut to Hee-ju, who seems to have figured out that the woman Jae-hoon has been seeing is Seo Yan, while Inpyo is now aware of his wife's new place. The episode ends with Suk finally cracking the password for the flash drive, which contains pictures of Seo Yan and Sung Jae meeting secretly. Who is the strange man everyone is fearing? The show has been building to his return for the last few episodes, and we're slowly seeing how deep his connection is with what's happening and how everyone fears him. This has definitely brought even more tension to the show, and just as Seo Yan is starting to get her life back on track, she's set to face more obstacles with this new threat looming over. Woman of 9.9 billion has been quite the intriguing show to watch so far, with enough plot twists and interesting characters to make for an addictive watch. Looking at the preview for next episode, it seems that there might be a time jump in store at some point too. Let's not forget the evil Inpyo, who is not going to give up on controlling his wife or getting his hands on the money. There are still a lot of tense moments waiting to happen in this drama, which I am definitely looking forward to see unfold in the coming weeks.